Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we are going to learn about one sample t-test in SPSS. And as always, before we do analysis, let's understand what is one sample t-test. So one sample t-test is used when you want to determine whether the mean of a single sample differs significantly from a known or hypothesized population mean. For example, when you want to compare the average exam scores of class with that of national average. Also, you can use to determine whether the average household income differs from the national poverty line. You can also apply one sample t-test when you want to test whether the average crop yields differs from the expected yield. You can also assess whether the average farmer age differs from non-regional average. In the medical field or in the health field, you can apply one sample t-test to compare the average weight of newborns with those of standard birth weight. So, in terms of data requirements, one continuous dependent variable, which can include income, weight, yield, or test scores. And then we have one sample of observation, and then a known or hypothesized population mean for you to do comparison. And then observation are independent. The dependent variable is approximately normally distributed. So in short, or in simple terms, one sample t-test is the test that you carry to compare one sample mean with known or it can be hypothesized. So let's do the analysis now that you have understood what is one sample t-test, where to apply. So we are going to go to analyze, then you go to compare means, and then you go to one sample test. Let me reset my variable view. So we are going to test income after, and then we are going to use hypothesis value of 600, and then we click OK. Then we have our output here, which means one sample. You have one sample statistics where you can see the number of responding. You can see the mean, standard deviation, and the standard error mean. And then you can come to one sample t-test table where the test value we hypothesize as 600, and then you have the t and negative 0.591, degree of freedom 19, significant to tail 0.561, which is not significant, and then mean difference negative 26, and then we have this 95 confidence interval of the difference. So from this we can conclude that there is no difference in terms of the average mean of that known value with the one we have if we had hypothesized the null hypothesis as that there is significant difference in means average of the hypothesis of the population with the hypothesized figure, which was 600. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know that it is going to help you, and it is going to clearly demonstrate for you the definition or the uses of one sample t-test, where you are supposed to apply which kind of data that you are expected to use. So subscribe if you have not subscribed to this channel, share, comment, and stay tuned so that you can learn more ideas and more insights.